Alright, this is it. Everything that we've been doing for the past few weeks / 7 years, depending on if you're talking real time or game time, has come to this moment. On the other side of this door is Ganondorf playing his own theme song like a baller. Let's interrupt, shall we? Yep. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, I talked earlier about how there's not any, like, amenities in this castle, but he's got an organ. That's all you need. If you're just going to do the Phantom of the Opera thing and just play your organ all day, man, do it, okay? Just do it. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. Epic cape flip. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. His eyes are like glowing.
I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Cephas. I'm worthless.
And his organ just fades away. Great King of Evil Ganondorf. Well, it's time. We're doing this damn thing. Alright. You may remember Phantom Ganon. Play Ganon Ball. Jump over here. We give him a little hill. We can actually target him when we're close. Give him a little hill with the big Goron sword. And then we jump out. Get the hell out of Dodge. And restart. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward fight. Cool ass freaking theme though. And I want to say it's either this or the... I don't remember if it's this song or the one after this. It's some crazy, like, 23/16 time signature. I think this one has, like, bouncing time signatures. They do that a lot in video games, especially, like, Nintendo games, to sort of, like, convey different feelings throughout the fight. Now he's about to do his ultimate attack, at which point I can just nail him with those light arrows while he's exposed. Go over here. Probably getting pretty close. His cape is indicative of sort of a pseudo life meter. This really is not that tough of a fight. Of course, I played this fight relentlessly when I was a kid, if it's not obvious. Suave. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid. Yeah, get nade Ganondorf. Cephas. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Like how he just incinerated the top half of his tower. But I'm fine. Somehow. Bye, bruh. It's good knowing you. Hey, Zelda. It's good to see you again. It seems like I can just never hang out with you for too long. There's always some BS happening. Like, you know, Ganondorf-related BS. Pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Oh, no. What? Oh, what?
Cephas, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me.
Alright. So, I don't know where the rubble above us is coming from, because I'm pretty sure we're on the topmost part of this tower, but it's cool. That's fine. I'm not going to question it too much. It just is what it is. So somehow she can use her magical powers to unblock the gates that are mechanisms in his tower. That's a pretty cool trick. Neat parlor trick. I like it. Alright. We gotta do a little... Just a little parkour. Just a little parkour. Now I think you have to fight a couple of enemies. Maybe not here. I think this is just an obstacle course. But I do think there's enemies that have to be fought at some point. I like how there's this other escape route over here kind of thing. Okay, this is a little tricky with the way Link handles. You know, it almost seems silly out. I like how the cutscene I'm getting just torn apart by rocks. Like, it seems a little silly to be like, oh yes, this simple straight pathway could be a problem, but it absolutely can be. I'm just gonna tank it. Of course you aren't gonna leave me anything. Why would you? Alright.
Thank you, Cephas. Now let's hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
We gotta go. Oh, I got scared. But Link handles a little bit like a boat in this game. Like, simple jumps, simple things that should not be a problem, sometimes are a problem. Ow, my freaking face. Don't cower. It's okay. I've got the power of the fairies on my side. I'm okay. Zelda, it's fine. It's fine. I know I'm bleeding. I know I'm bleeding. Please, do not be alarmed. It is okay. Alright. Was that a random redead? Hanging out here on the bridge? You better let me go. Thank you. Alright. Last enemy you see in the game. Freaking redead. Trying to choke you out at the end here. Yeah, don't worry. If I take a little damage, if I bleed a little, it's okay. I've got more blood in my body. I'll be fine. Alright, sweet cutscene time.
I love a good cutscene.
I remember with great fondness N64 explosions. They were like almost like polygonal. Like very staged, very concentrated, deliberate destruction. There goes Ganondorf's great big testament to himself, let's say. There go the spires. There start to go the main body of the whole thing. It's awesome. It's awesome. We saved the day. Ganondorf has been vanquished. His castle has been destroyed. And we can start returning in peace to Hyrule now. All that's left is a little bit of smoldering rubble right in the middle. The entire thing was caught in such intense flames that it just evaporated. It's over. It's finally over. Cephas, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Oh, wait, something's amiss. Or maybe a mister. What is the sound? Well, you just hold on. I'll go look here real quick. Don't you worry, Zelda. Oh, no. Oh, no. This moment. He's so pissed. He doesn't even care about winning. He just wants to kill your ass. The birth of a legend. And I love how it doesn't even give him like a description. You know good and goddamn well who you're fighting in this one. No, not my master sword. Whatever will I do without the blade of evil's bane? Yeah, whatever will I do? It's almost like I don't have another sword right here. So, pretty simple fight. You just have to go for the tail. He's pretty well defended from the front. You can either stun him with light arrows, like so, and he becomes quite timid. Or you can do a little, well, we'll say you can do a little quick stun. Kind of like you squirted a cat with a water bottle. You just walk between the legs. No big deal. It's a cool fight, and it's just like a duel, but you know kind of how to cheese it. You can make it yourself. But it's still really cool. Like, this is the first time you see, canonically, I mean, it's far from the first time we've seen Ganon as a pig, but this is like the first time in the series that he has straight up just given in to the anger. And I don't know how dark it is on your screen, but I love how he's just silhouetted in darkness. All you see is the swords and the freaking eyes just glowing with freaking malice for you. And you just occasionally see, ow, that's my freaking face. You just see the occasional and the lightning strike. Let me hit you. Let me hit you in your weak spot. Let me hit you. Okay. Now. Cephas, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. And now I think I pretty much have to use the Master Sword. Like, I don't think the damage registers if you try to do it with the Big Goron Sword. So, my old friend Big Goron Sword, we've had a run, but now I must use the Deus Ex Machina machine here. Let's get some spree hits. He is a lot faster and a lot more deliberate now. So, but good thing is I can actually shield now. Oh yeah. And if you take a good enough hit, Zelda just straight up screams for your protection. Let me see. Let me bring out the Hylian shield because I was okay. Yeah, because I was absolutely defending and. The mirror shield, yeah, like I said, it does well enough. But sometimes things that otherwise you should be able to block, it doesn't block or doesn't deflect properly. Like I said, it's good most of the time. It serves a purpose, but for just exploring and for ow. Well, I mean, if he hits you in the side of the head with one of those giant trident-shaped swords, look, you are getting a little carried away, sir, and I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Yeah, but Getting a little low on magic, but I'm hoping that pretty soon, you know, probably have enough for like 2 or 3 more arrows. Oh, there we go. We don't even have to worry about it. Hey, thanks, Zelda. That's really helpful of you. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword, deliver the final blow. Master Sword's Oh, we for real now. You barely used me this whole game, but I'm imbued with the power of sacredness now. Bye. Suave. Got him. Oh, he pitching a fit. Him big mad.
6 sages, now!
While he's pitching a temper tantrum and you absolutely cannot get close to him for fear of being skewered upon a giant sword.
Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm.
It is bassy in these headphones, bro. Cool.
You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Cephas.
Aw.
Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants.
I mean, I see what we did, and I appreciate that we did it, but I also wonder, could we have not just, like, you know,
as long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand.
Very cryptic, that's where it trades off. Yeah, like, he still got the Triforce of Power, like, he's still basically immortal. Like, there's a bunch of games that come after this that talk about why we should have just gone ahead and done the thing. Maybe we can't, maybe we couldn't, but I feel like we could have tried. I'm not advocating certain things. I'm just saying, he smiled spoilers. He did break out eventually. Whatever. That's for the next hero to deal with. Thank you, Cephas. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. For a time, exactly. We all know what's going to happen, but it's cool.
All the tragedy that has befalling Hyrule's my dear... No, it wasn't. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. Ganon was the one who did it, man. You didn't know. You was a kid. You didn't know. That man did that. Your dad should have listened to you. It's on him. It's on King Rome Hyrule, or whatever his name is in this game. I dragged you into it too.
Well, I had premonitions. It was fate.
Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time.
However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed.
Give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. But I had such a good time playing on my magic flute. I will miss it. Oh wait, I still have Saria's Fairy Ocarina. She looks so sad. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Cephas. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be, the way you were supposed to be.
Thank you, Cephas. You're welcome.
Goodbye. And we all shed a tear, a singular tear in solidarity. Hey, it's my good friend the owl.
So I like how there's a split here. Obviously, if you know anything about the Zelda timeline, there's a split that happens around Ocarina. There's the adult timeline, which I guess is where they're all celebrating on Lon Lon Ranch, having a good time. Even the Kokiri that can't even be outside the forest for too long are saying, hell, risk it. We'll stay out past our bedtime and risk freaking dying because, hey, it's better than living under Ganondorf's rule, I guess. Everybody's here. Everybody's having a great time. Those guys are laughing. It's just awesome. That guy's doing a handstand. There's the running man. It's great. It's great. It's great times. Wonderful times. There's the weirdos, all three of them. There's Granny and the very sleepy bowling alley lady. There's this Link's future wife, a lot of people think. Oh, the carpenter's singing with his guy, his carpenter boss over there. Probably holding down the bass line, I guess. There's a happy mask salesman. Little did we know he would be the primary antagonist in the next game. Like, it's just, like, the whole thing is the... you know they're back there. That giant Goron's... Like, that whole freaking farm is shaking. I don't know how people are standing that close to him. Oh, and there's little Mido, realizing that he was a little piece of crap the whole time. And King Zora, like, oh yes, small child, why are you so upset? Are you mad at yourself because you are a tiny, irritable little man-child man? Yes, feel bad, Mido.
What is all this sparkly mess? Oh, it's like the sages are there. Is that a shooting star? No, that is sages. But like here in the adult timeline, there's no Link. So one day, when all the things start to happen again, there's no Link to fight it. Link goes back to the child era and helps make a more convincing case to the king about how Ganondorf's going to do all these things. And so you have a third timeline split where either Link dies, or I kind of like the theory I've heard before about like it happens sort of in that 7-year gap where things aren't quite fixed, but they're not quite unbad. It's like a weird nebulous third timeline, like in between things. But anyway, this is where it happens. Like cutting off that timeline right here is where the split happens. And little baby Link sees the Master Sword and says, "Okay, Master Sword, we had some good times," although I mainly use the big Goron sword. And cool. Awesome. I had a great big grand adventure. Now what am I going to go do with my life? Hey, Navi, you want to go get some burgers or something? Wait, where are you going? Why are you? And it never is explained why Navi just freaking takes off. And they make it seem so like that's one of the biggest mysteries about this game to me, is why Navi just takes off. And like, is her whole thing like her purpose has been fulfilled, so she's going to, you know, go away now? A lot of people think that Link's trying to find her in the Lost Woods, or Saria in the Lost Woods, because he's looking for a friend in Majora's Mask. And a lot of people think that he's either Navi or Saria, because never really explain why Navi just up and like deuces out, you know? It's fine. It's fine. Not like I listen to you talk all the time. I mean, as talkative as you were, you could at least say bye.
Princess, I've come, bearing a spiritual stone of this forest. You've had some dreams about me, I believe. And I'm here to help you tell your father that that large man in there, who's a wizard but also has the superpower of shoulders the size of a door, he's probably going to do some bad things.
The end. All right. Well, this was wonderful. I really enjoyed this. Even the parts I didn't enjoy, I still enjoyed it. It's always fun to go back and do something like this, especially a game that holds up this well, which it holds up well. I won't hear any other opinion on that. It's wrong. It's an incorrect opinion. And it's just, it's cool to kind of go back down memory lane and experience this, and especially doing it in the context of the channel and everything. So I enjoyed this a lot, and hopefully you did too. I legitimately enjoyed this. This was fun to do. It wasn't one of those things I had to put myself up to do. Like, I enjoyed it. So that's it though. Sadly, that's the end of it. If you want to see more like this, you want to see another Zelda game, you want to, for whatever reason, watch me do some more of the mini games and just clowning around, we can do that too, or I'll find something else to do. But for now, this chapter of Zelda is over. Go play Tears of the Kingdom if you haven't already gotten it. That's what I'm about to go do here in the next few minutes. Let's crank that bad boy up. So, thank you very much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. And until next time, bye.